Hi there, it's Team Hawke from Team Hawke Realty. I want to kind of talk a little bit more about preemptive offers. My last video, we've talked about multiple offers for buyers and multiple offers for sellers. But now we're dealing with a lot of what they call preemptive offers. Some people use the terminology of bully offer. An example of that is we have an offer date. Let's say we set an offer date of, and I'm just going to use September 15th. September 15th, we're going to look at offers on a seller's house. The seller has the right to review what they call a preemptive offer, which we're seeing more of now. Going back in the spring when the market was so crazy, we didn't see any preemptive offers. Now that the market isn't quite as crazy as it was in the spring, we're starting to see a little bit more preemptive offers. So basically, the seller will sign a form 244, and they'll say that I'm okay to review any typically good offers prior to September 15th. So again, so an example, let's say we're looking at somebody with a house that's listed for $799. 2 days on the market, a buyer goes through, falls absolutely in love with the house. They decide to make an all-cash offer for $840,000. And the seller says, yes, I'm willing to entertain a preemptive offer. Now, as agents, we have to go back into the listing and make sure that we change the listing, saying that we're going to review offers at. So let's say he makes this offer on September 10th. So we're going to say, okay, we're going to look at this offer by, 11:59 p.m. on September 10th. We have to let every agent know that's shown the property prior to that we now have an offer. We also have to change it on the real estate board, letting everybody know that now we're going to be looking at offers at 11:59 p.m. And we change the form 244 to say that we're going to look at offers at prior to 11:59 p.m., which is kind of a crazy time. So let's say it's 9 p.m. that we're actually going to review the offer. We let everybody know so everybody has an opportunity to come back in. Any buyers that have gone through have an opportunity to make an offer. And if they do, then we have to go back to the first person that's made an offer and let them know that they're now in competition, that there are two offers on the property. So that this person has an opportunity to say, okay, this wasn't totally my best number. I'm gonna make my number a little bit better, or possibly, I was gonna put my closing date down, but now I'm gonna put the best date down for the seller. So that gives them an opportunity to make their offer better. And then we just make sure that we make sure that if there's two buyers involved in the situation, that both buyers have the exact same knowledge and have an equal opportunity to bring their best foot forward into the offer. Then we review the offers at that time. And even at this time, the seller has the right at this time to accept, reject, or sign back a preemptive offer. So even if they're asking $799 and somebody comes in with an offer of $840, if in their mind they were not selling for less than $850,000 or $860,000 and they felt their house was worth it, they do not have to accept this offer. So they could go back to both buyers and say, look, you haven't hit my favorite number, and I want both of you to come back with your best shot. They may or may not come back. It's their call. You may look at the best offer and say, look, I'm willing to sign this offer back at $860 and sign it back to that person. That person may say $840 was my top dollar, I'm out. Or they may come back and say, look, like $845 was my best number. If you're willing to accept this, we'll make it happen. So these are different scenarios that can happen with two offers in a preemptive offer situation. With the one offer, if there is only one offer, then the seller can look at this offer and he has the same three options. He can reject it, he can accept it, or he can sign it back. And I think in most cases, if someone's coming in $40,000 higher than asking, most sellers are going to be, pretty receptive to reviewing it. And, there could be changes as far as appliances or little technical things that could be changed. But typically you'll see this offer get accepted or signed back with minor changes. But this is the new terminology that buyers are going to have to look out for, preemptive offers. So if you see a listing come up and the listing says offers being presented September 15th at 3 p.m., but the seller is willing to review preemptive offers, don't wait until September 14th to view it. Get in as soon as possible, view it. If you really like the property and you want to take time to get a home inspection done, call a home inspector, get a home inspector in there as soon as possible, get your home inspection done, make sure your financing is right where you want it to be, and then make an offer. You may not want to wait until September 15th. It might not be in your best interest. If you feel if you feel the listing price is on the high side and you don't care, then you can wait and see what happens on September 15th. If no offers come in, then you can by all means, make an offer based on what you're comfortable doing. But if you really love the house, you may want to get your due diligence done within the first day or two, so that if another offer comes in, you're ready to pull the trigger and get yourself in there. So, and this is something I'm seeing right now, because buyers were so conditioned to waiting until September 15th or whatever date was prescribed to do their offer, that they've gotten lax and started coming in September 13th, booking appointments September 13th or September 14th, a day or two prior to offer presentation, and then they find out within 36 or 48 hours another offer has come in and they haven't even had an opportunity to view the property. So as a buyer, be aware of that. As an agent, if you're doing the best job for your sellers, if you're doing the best job for your buyers, and you see a September 15th, but they are willing to look at preemptive offers, if you see that in there, then you want to get your client through that property as soon as possible. Get them into the house, get a home inspection done if that's what that you should be getting a home inspection done. Make sure that all their due diligence is taken care of. Submit an offer and get in there as quick as possible. You will be providing the best service for your buyer, and you might want to make sure that it's a good solid offer that you're preparing for your buyer to present to the seller, so that the seller has no other option but to look at it, smile, and accept it. All right, so any questions, please feel free to give myself or one of my team members a call, 705-527-7877. teamhawke.com is our website. Please reach out to us. Any questions, any comments? I'd love to have comments as well. Thank you.